camera. Ooh, hold up. Is this the name of the shooter that you just sent me? Jennifer? I ain't gonna say your last name. I'm just gonna say Jen. Jennifer, Jen. We'll leave it at that. I see the message you sent me, and I'm looking at it right now. Are you saying that that is the person who pulled the trigger? So it says this. His name is, I'm just gonna say Cameron, and he plays high school football. He is biracial. His mother's side of the family is all YT, and his YT grandmother allegedly works for a previously worked for another neighboring sheriff department. Hopefully that answers your questions. Now, I don't know where this is coming from, who this is, what this person is, or, I can see their name obviously on Facebook, but I don't have any idea who it is, but I'll pull it up. Thanks for the screenshot. Hold up. Let me send this to myself so we can pull it up on the screen and take a look at this. And if you have anything we need to look at pertaining to this case, revgangtruecrime@gmail.com. Let me pull that up too. All right, there it is right there. Dang, this is crazy. That's crazy what I just read. If it's true, that's crazy. I'm curious about it though, and we're gonna pull this screenshot up right now, and I'm gonna share this full screen. Give me 1 second. There that is. All right, let's go back to here. Pull this over to the right. All right, so this is what you sent me. Let's pull that up. How about that? This is what she sent. Now, the person was asking, I don't know what they had. If only 2 people was in the car and 1 was dead, why isn't the other one held without bail pending a complete GBI investigation? I don't know. Need more details. Then this person that came in and said, yeah, or, tagged them and said, Kevin Evans, his name is Cameron Ashton. He played high school football. He is biracial. His mother's side of the family is all YT, and his YT grandmother allegedly works for or previously worked for another neighboring sheriff department. Hope that answers your questions. And that kind of it kind of goes hand in hand with my first initial thought right off the beginning when I hear this. Why is someone released from a murder scene with a passenger dead in the vehicle? And that's a problem. So we got to find out. Let's do some digging here. Fluffles, welcome to the stream. Anybody feel more than free, to call in 219-885-9693. We want to hear from you. Are your thoughts not rolling? Where we at? Or are we just too shy out here? I mean, it is what it is. If we're shy, I don't buy, but it's all good. Hold on, let me see. You said, could this be a sacrifice to be initiation in a group? Oh, I see what you're saying. So more like a, kill this person and you're in the Crips now. You're looking at it like that, Ramona. Sacrifice initiation in a group, or could this young know about something and thought that he would speak of what they're doing or what? Yeah, I see what you're saying. I see where you're going with it. Welcome, Justine. Welcome to the stream, my friend. You said I just sent you a link to the Facebook. Send it to the one Jennifer sending it to. Hold on, Jennifer? Where are you sending that from? Matter of fact, T-REV, or is that my personal joint? I don't know. Oh, it is on my personal Facebook page. That's why I'm getting it. I have family in Douglas County. You said they are corrupt as fuck over there and will lie and cover up everything. Damn. It's really like that, huh? Let me pop this up too. Okay. This says install it. I don't know if I should. You said under. Oh snap! I didn't see that. I did not see that. I'm glad you just pointed because I wasn't looking at. I was looking at something else. I'm glad you brought that up. Under the circle post right here. Oh snap! Is this sent then to the officers over? Like, what's going on? Good grief! Crazy. You said Well, nah, that kid was doxxed. He was already doxxed. Like that information just came to me. You said lots of people coming in will tell you what we're talking about. I got you. That kid's been doxxed. Literally. That information was probably out days ago. Yeah, with blood emojis, with no a pew pew. I don't know. This is on this post right here, so I don't know. I have no idea. All I know is I see what's sent to me. Mm-mm-mm. Coming in will tell you there. I have no idea what's happening. I'll come off and look it up. What do you mean? Oh, you're talking. All right. So what we're talking about is this story right here. If you're just coming in again, this story right here, Fluffles. Just so you know, here you go. Listen to what this mom says right here. Okay. This is the story that we're talking about. She's asking for answers. I'm thinking some type of corruption, possibly, but who knows? You said a knife. What's going on? Thank you, Raindrop. I appreciate you, Fluffy Puppy Mama. Welcome to the stream. Make sure you guys are hitting the like button as you're coming in. Lines are open. But hey, here we go. This is it, Fluffles. This is the story right here.
Douglas County mom is grieving the loss of her child almost a week ago. Law enforcement say they found his body in the car when they pulled over a driver for a traffic violation.
And investigators have not filed any charges yet. Fox 5's Kevin Stewart is live in Douglasville at the county sheriff's office with more. Kevin?
Investigators say they're still working on this case. This entire experience for the mother has been extremely painful.
Kenya Mitchell is still so hurt, agonizing over the loss of her 21-year-old son, Malachi.
He was a strong, level-headed, kind, caring man.
Her emotion compounded with seething confusion about the investigation.
Not once have we had any compassion, any closure, any answers, not even my son's body.
All this began last Wednesday. The Douglas County Sheriff's Office confirms deputies conducted a traffic stop near Thornton Road and I-20 and discovered the driver and a deceased Mitchell inside. After questioning the driver, detectives let the person go.
So what happened? Where's the man that shot my son? Nobody has any answers. We're still investigating.
Mitchell believes her son was legally conducting a private sale of a gun to the driver. Tuesday afternoon, she and supporters gathered outside the Douglas County Sheriff's Office to demand answers. Investigators will only say the case is still under investigation, and their findings will be passed on to the district attorney for review. The department reported threats against the driver's family have led to heightened patrols by the sheriff's office. Still, Mitchell wonders, how can a person be caught with a body in a car on a traffic stop and be cleared to go home so soon, and there's still no resolution?
And for them to be protecting his family and him is beyond my understanding. You're creating a narrative.
Now, the body has not been released to the family because the GBI says that the autopsy has not been completed. I'm told that should happen soon. The mom insists she didn't know that until today when the media told her. We're in Douglasville.
Hold up. I'm going to bring this up.
She didn't know that until today.
Oops. All right. Hold up. Let's do this. I want to bring up a new poll real quick. Now, I want to know if any of you think. Hold on, let me end this real quick. Boom. Okay, here we go. So start a poll. Do you think corruption yes, something stinks? That's what I put. Yes, something stinks. No. All right, I'm about to answer that. Hold on. All right, 916, you are in the mix. What's going on? Fluffles?
Okay, so this is hi. Thank you so much for explaining that. I just got in here after work and just catching up. Wow, interesting. A little bit more than interesting, a little disturbing. Is this Georgia?
Yeah, this is Georgia. This is a very weird one. I'm telling you.
Yeah, well, go figure. Georgia.
Did you see the screenshot that I pulled up though? These people.
Did.
This was sent in to me from the public. I look at what's sent to me, and I'm trying. We want to help this woman. We want to give her a voice in any way we can. And you know what? People
Absolutely.
are like, oh, doxing the kid. Like, this was already out. You can't this is on the internet. It's already out there.
Forget about it. If it's on Facebook, it's out there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I already know it's out there. But in general,
yeah.
this mom wants answers, and we want to help provide her some type of answers. And if
the
that's
same
putting
way.
pressures on the police, then oh well.
You know what? I feel the same way, and I think everybody here does. Now, I want to ask you a question. The kid that was on Facebook that's holding the gun, is that a victim, or is that the man that was let go at the scene?
That I don't.
The driver.
Well, I can't really tell from this picture right here.
Let's get clarity on that first.
Right.
Who's the kid on Facebook that's holding the gun? Is that our victim?
That's a good question.
Or is that the man? Yeah, that's a great question. So
there's two, and not only that, there's two people in this picture. So I don't know if one is you get what I mean? The victim and driver knew each other.
Well, hey, let's get clarity, because even the mother said she feels like this might have been a legal sale of a gun. So that could have been. It doesn't matter if there's a gun, you're selling a gun or not. Listen. I'm country and mountain people. We buy guns like motherfuckers. So
absolutely, got one on the hip right now. What's up?
All right. Yeah. So the bottom line is, great. So that could be him. So it doesn't matter if somebody owns a gun. I just want to know who that is.
Right.
But let's talk about something. Mm-hmm. You get pulled over and you have a dead body in your car. So I have a couple questions. Do we know where the body was found? Was it in the passenger seat? Was it in the trunk? Was it in the back seat?
That is a good question. It was the passenger seat. From what I know, the information that I've read and what I've went through, again, the passenger seat. Well, so let me read this off to you. Maybe it'll give you a little clarity. It's a small section here. It's, again, as of the 6th today, and this is the latest update as far as we know. The Douglas County Sheriff's Office has provided additional details regarding the death of 21-year-old Malachi Mitchell. And on January 29th, deputies conducted a traffic stop near Thornton Road and Interstate 20, where they discovered Mitchell's deceased body in the passenger seat. Now, the driver, who was known to Mitchell, informed investigators that a struggle occurred during a firearm transaction, leading him to shoot Mitchell with a separate weapon. Following the incident, the driver continued driving and contacted someone for advice, expressing panic and concern about being set up and followed. Now, deputies intercepted the vehicle shortly after this call, and the driver cooperated with authorities and was released pending further investigation. Now, the sheriff's office emphasized that the investigation is ongoing and that there will not be a rush to judgment. So what are we talking about? Rush to judgment. They also noted that the driver and his family have received death threats from a local gang, prompting increased patrols and surveillance to ensure their safety. The findings of the investigation will be reviewed by the Douglas County District Attorney's Office for potential prosecution. So, there you are.
Can I give my thoughts on that?
Absolutely. Break it down.
I'll tell you, number one, I want to say that I'm here for the victims, the mother. Okay, so 100%, I want to give her a voice. However, I'm a logical brain. I want to break it all down. I'm just learning about this case, So to me, number one, we don't know shit, okay, because we weren't there.
Welcome,
but what we do know, one thing I know is that he admitted to his struggle. Mm-hmm. Now but he's saying they're not going to jump to conclusion because they're saying that we don't know if this is self-defense. That's all they're saying. Mm-hmm. However, you have somebody that he knows that he shot, at least in his mind, either shot purposely to get the gun for free or maybe, whatever. Or in his mind, he was doing it in self-defense. What we do know is that he didn't take this man to the emergency room. He wasn't on the way there. Mm-mm. He was calling somebody for advice. You know what I mean?
Right. No, that's true.
Yeah, that's a problem. That's a problem in and of itself. So, I don't know why this guy wasn't taken into an interrogation room unless he asked for a lawyer, which if somebody said that his mother actually works for law enforcement, so he might have just said lawyer right away.
And then for people who are just, this says right here, his name is Cameron Ashton. He plays high school football. He is biracial. His mother's side of the family is all YT, and his YT grandmother allegedly works for or previously worked for another neighboring sheriff department. Hope that answers your questions. I don't know who this person is responding. LaShonda White said this to the person on this post, but I'm gonna ask, who knows?
Let me get clarity on that. If you're talking about the man that was in the driver's seat, that's who he is.
Mm-hmm.
Or is she saying that that's who the victim was?
Well, I don't
I wanna
know.
know
That's
who
what I'm
was-
trying to under. I'm trying to
Me
understand
either.
it too.
You know
I'm
what I'm saying?
I'm with you on the clarity part. Like we definitely need that
I
clarity.
want to get clarity. I'm